Guess what I found? A dilapidated Thomas, the tank engine abandoned in the forest. I don't know how Thomas ended up in this forest, but his locomotive was rusty and the train itself was rotten beyond recognition after being exposed to the elements. It was clear he'd been there for quite some time. A bold idea popped into my head. I tapped on a patch of metal on the locomotive, checking the softness of the ground, and increasingly felt this method was quite feasible. Back in my car, I took out a bundle of rope, securing one end firmly to my car and intending to tie the other end to the Thomas the Tank Engine. That's right, I wanted to tow the Thomas the Tank Engine home. Repairing broken-down vehicles is one of my hobbies, and besides, I didn't want Thomas to remain forever lost in this forest. Preparations were complete, the rope was connected, and I started the engine, slowly moving forward. Thank goodness, after my efforts, I finally towed the broken-down Thomas the Tank Engine home. Look, the surface of this sheet metal is covered in dirty dirt. I think the first step is to clean it with cleaning tools and then sand off this layer of rusty paint. Because I'm going to repaint it, I'll test this area first. After sanding, I'll apply a primer and then spray blue paint on it. Although it's just a localized experiment, it seems quite successful. But painting will have to wait. Now I need to clean and repair all of Thomas's parts. Years of neglect have left these parts covered in grease. After simple cleaning, I found that most of the parts are still usable. Only a small number of parts need to be completely replaced. The rest have been repaired, and then we can continue with the painting. The rusty areas have all been cleaned and sanded, and the damaged parts have been repaired. I'll spray on these blue and red paints. This Thomas the Tank Engine train instantly looks brand new. I carefully inspected every part to avoid missing anything. The repair train is even better than I imagined. Smoother and smoother. The train's interior boasts reinstalled controls and instruments. This Thomas the Tank Engine train is now restored to its original state. Come and see for yourself.